It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. Now we are ready to ramp up the coziness for our furry pals as the cold winter arrives. Now we are here to help you make indoor days extra snug this winter with expert tips on keeping them entertained and comfy during the colder months. And here, armed with all the tips we need, is pet behavioralist Karis Nafty alongside the beautiful Sam. He is joining us today too. Karis, it's so great to have you and Sam here.
Good morning, thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Oh, thank you. Sam, who's your good boy?
Sam's making himself at home, as he always does.
Always getting cozy.
Yeah.
I mean, we know the months are getting colder. Temperatures dropping, our fur babies are feeling it too.
Yep.
Now, with it being colder, that means, you know, a lot of poor parents, they don't always take their pets out for some exercising. So how can we make sure, even though they tend to stay a little bit more indoors than they would during the warmer months, that they are still enriched, that they are still entertained during the colder months?
There's a lot of ways to keep animals busy during winter, and they do. They sleep more when it's cold like we do. They want to eat more like we do. So one of the ways, my favorite ways to keep dogs busy during winter is to make them use their nose more than they might normally. So I'm going to show the best little game. You don't have to buy anything special. What you need is a towel, just a regular old towel. It can be a big or a small towel, and your dog's normal food, okay?
So it's not treats, it's just
this is
normal
not treats.
Food.
So you can do this with their normal breakfast, which they're going to eat anyway. And you take their normal food and you hide it in the towel. Okay, so that they cannot easily wait, my darling.
Oh, you must wait.
You must wait. So I'm just sprinkling, I'm making this very easy for Sam. So when you start to teach your dog to do this, you don't make it tricky, you just cover up, okay, find it. You cover up the pellets with a towel, okay? Now this looks really simple, but what the dog has to do then is schnoofle around in the towel.
They have to work for their breakfast.
They have to work for their breakfast. Now, in the beginning, now you start with a nice, easy towel like that. Find it, boy, find it. And your dog will learn to pull it open, and then you can eventually take a big towel and scatter all their food and roll it up like a sausage, and then your dog might spend 10 or 15 minutes eating their food. You mustn't ever leave them alone with the towel. You don't want them to rip the towel up, obviously, and swallow that. But when dogs use their nose, they also use their brain, which is a great way to enrich them in winter.
And keep them active.
Yeah.
Did you find it?
Did you find it? There's more. Can you find it? Find it. Yeah. And who doesn't like watching a dog sniff for stuff? I could watch this all day.
Yeah, I'm trying to help him. I'm sorry, Sam. You need to work for your breaky.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it all.
Magic. Yay, good boy.
You did good. Oh, I love this. Now, something I love is also when you go into the pet store and you see the cute little jackets they have available for the pets. Is that necessary, or are there certain breeds that definitely could benefit from wearing a little jacket during the cold?
Very much depends on the natural coat. Okay, so if you have a dog like Sam, okay, that's excellent, boy. Now, Sam's coat, Sam has a very thick double coat, okay? A dog like Sam, if you pull the hair back and it's thick and fuzzy, will never need a jacket. He'll overheat in a jacket. So as cute as jackets are, you don't want them to overheat. The dogs who need jackets are dogs with very short hair, very thin hair, but especially the dogs that need jackets are old dogs, because their bones get sore, and young dogs. So jackets are great if your dog is a slim dog and with very short hair. The other thing to do, if you don't want to use, I don't recommend leaving your dog wearing a blanket unattended in case they overheat, unless they're very old and a very slim little dog, because overheating is almost more dangerous than getting too cold, depending on the dog.
Okay. And when it comes to any other indoor activities that we can do, I mean, I love the towel hack, and that's just eating their normal breakfast in a very creative way.
Yep.
How else can we keep our fur kids entertained?
So there's different things to do. One of the easiest things to do in wintertime is take your dog for a drive, which is not in the house. But if you're doing the school run, sometimes people forget. If you're leaving to drop your kids at school, take your dog with. Dogs love getting in the car. They love seeing the trees and seeing the world go by. Oh, look, he's got his foot on my toe. You're so cute.
Is that how he asks for more?
Probably. So taking them in the car is a really good thing to do. You can look on YouTube for cute little ways to teach your dogs tricks to keep their mind and busy and those kind of things. The other thing that I can show you is one of the nicest ways to keep your dog cozy is to give them a bed like this, lie down, that's very fuzzy so they can like make a little nest, okay? So Sam's like, is there a snack in the bed? There's not a snack in the bed.
Do you want a snack,
You want
Sam?
Yes, I always want a snack. So it's really nice to give them, excellent, to give them a fuzzy bed or a blanket that they can like make a nest in, and then they can stay all cozy.
Oh,
You're so cute.
Now, I know during the winter months, we eat more, they eat more. Is there anything we need to be mindful of so that we don't overindulge and it becomes unhealthy?
Yes. Don't let your dog get chubby, okay?
Don't let your
Just
dog get
don't.
chubby.
So dogs always want to eat more. I've never met a dog that says, that's enough food. So you limit the food your dog has. Sam's going to now readjust
he now getting
the
very
bed.
comfortable?
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to make it super comfy. The thing, if you want to give your dog a little extra treat, just give them a small amount so it's just the taste. There, he's organizing the bed for himself. So when you want to give your dog extra treats, just don't give them a lot of it. Give them a little bit and sprinkle it on their food. But I reduce my dog's food in the wintertime precisely because they do tend to expand a little bit if you're not careful. So reduce their food a little bit, but you can give them small tastes of good things. Yes.
And of course, you want to, because they're not going to be as active as they would be during the summer months. You
Yes.
want to keep that in mind.
You want to keep, yeah.
Now, Karis, generally, when our pets are outside, we always, worry about the ticks and the fleas and all the parasites that come with it and the things they like to bring in their beautiful fur. During winter, is that something parents should still be worried about, even though your pet will be more indoors?
Yep, definitely. There's still ticks, there's still fleas around, so you have to pay attention to all that stuff. I just gave all my dogs their flea treatment. It's really important that you maintain that during the year, all the time. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yes.
Fantastic. And is there anything else you just want to, you're the pet behavioral expert.
Yes.
Is there anything else you would just love people that own pets to know, especially going into the colder months?
Find the sunny moments and walk your dogs, okay? We get lazy. Don't assume that your dog is lazy. So even though it is less inspiring to get out if it's cold, your dogs still need exercise. What people should understand is when dogs don't get enough exercise, that's when they tend to chew on stuff. They might start barking a little bit more than normal. So you have to find the time, you have to find the motivation to continue to exercise your dog, even if maybe it's not as long as you might in the summertime. Keep getting your dogs out. They need it.
I hear that. Well, Karis, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And with NEXGARD, the range is the global #1 pet parasiticides in sales. Now, you can guard them from parasites inside and out with the most complete parasite protection range in a tasty monthly chew that dogs just love. And the wonderful thing is the NEXGARD range offers the right dose and the right protection from fleas, ticks, mites, and worms. And more than 980 million doses sold worldwide and counting. And NEXGARD and NEXGARD Spectra are available in a convenient 1-month or 3-month protection pack. So there you have it. And we also have one lucky viewer who stands the chance to win 2,000 Rand cash and a surprise goodie for their furry friend. Now, how you enter is simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, X, or Instagram pages and tell us how much do you love your dog. Don't forget to use that hashtag NEXGARD and hashtag Guardians of Love. The competition will close at midday on Friday, the 26th of April. That's this coming Friday, and you can definitely find those T's and C's. It's available on our website, expressoshow.com. And now Sam has finally gotten and settled in this beautiful little bed.
Made himself at home. There we go.
See, they will also tell you what they want. He now wants some rest.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
He's worked for his breakfast. Now it's rest time.
Exactly.
Oh, I want to be a dog in
Me
my next
too.
life.
I know. Look at this. Hey.